Let's do this. Nice. Here it is, the Surpanda UL100 Plus limited edition. It took us somewhere around 15-20 minutes to put it together. It was really easy. It was mostly just putting the handle, the pedals. Besides the bike, we also have a charger that looks almost like a laptop charger. This is very nice, and it had the logo printed in there. This looks very nice. This is a 54 volts 2 amp, so I guess it may take a bit of a while to charge. It's only 2 amps. I'll put the charging time somewhere in there. And we also have a multi-tool that, yeah, looks awesome. I'm keeping this one. They told me they only make 200 units for this special model. The main difference with the standard UL100 model is just the design of the handle and a slightly bigger motor. So I could say that this review also applies for the standard model, as they are very similar. This bike looks a lot like the very popular Super 73, but it has its own characteristics. Surpanda is actually very popular in the Chinese market and is trying to make a big splash in the international market as well. Wherever I go, people keep telling me how cool I look on this bike. That's to be expected considering that I'm cool as shit. Well, this bike helped embrace that look. That's the easiest way to describe how this e-bike looks. Cool. It looks like a badass cafe racer motorcycle, but with pedals. The battery is right in front of you and kind of looks like a gas tank on a regular motorcycle. The seat, even though long, it looks like it was designed for a single rider. That's a bit unfortunate since this bike frame and power can easily take a passenger. The LCD display is nice and simple with some basic information. On the left, we have the controls to all the electronics, and on the right, we have the accelerator and the Shimano gears. The light at the front is quite powerful, and we also have turning lights and stop lights on the back of the bike. The little panda plate at the back is actually very cute. We have a 1000 watt motor that's very snappy. To be honest, when compared to the standard 750 watt motors, I feel like there isn't a big difference. The bike came with the top speed lock at 25 km per hour as per e-bike regulations, but I managed to unlock it. I got a top speed of 43 km per hour, which is not bad at all. It can climb some pretty steep hills, but it will significantly slow down while doing so. We got dual hydraulic disc brakes that are very impressive and super addictive for drifting. These brakes, in combination with the front suspension and the slightly lean forward position offered by this handle, makes braking smooth and effective. If you decided to get a bit of exercise on your commute, we also have Shimano gears, 7 of them. This bike is lighter than it looks like, and you can pedal without much effort, but for big riders, the low handle might get a bit on the way, especially while pedaling or while executing sharp turns. I'm about 6 foot tall and 200 pounds, and overall it feels quite comfortable in either short commutes or longer rides. My friend Vicky, which is almost half my weight and much shorter than me, gave it a try and she loves it. She could pedal even more easy, and motor felt a lot more powerful when she rode it, as weight can have a big influence in performance. I feel like Surpanda made a compromise with this bike, in which they make it comfortable regardless of your size or gender. There are 20 inches tires that not only looks cool, but they smooth out the ride and make out for the like of rear suspension. Also, this bike can go off-road. I have a lot of fun riding it in the trails in the forest. few things that I have to mention that I didn't quite like. First, the bike have 5 e-gears, electronic gears, and 3 riding setups, Eco, Standard and Turbo. But when using the accelerator, it's always the same. No matter if you are on Eco or Turbo, first gear or fifth gear. The acceleration is always the same. Surpanda told me that this is only to affect the amount of assistance when you're pedaling. Second, the accelerator trigger seems to have too much of a delay. Then it will start a bit abruptly. It's not a huge issue and something that they can correct in final production version. With 860 watts, I get pretty good range when commuting in the city with a few hills here and there. I'm mostly using it like a motorcycle in which I very seldom use the pedals. I managed to get somewhere around 65 kilometers of range. It's actually quite impressive considering the size of the battery. It ain't that big. They use Samsung 21700 cell, which as batteries go, these are pretty decent. You can remove this battery with the key, but you won't need a key to start the bike. The battery no need to be removed to charge it. You can just plug in and it will fully charge in about 5 hours. The charger is just 2 amp, which is not particularly fast, but it's really nice and lightweight. In conclusion, this bike have a lot to offer. With well-balanced specs and really cool design, the price is not bad, but if you want to save some money, you can get the non-limited edition version, the UL100, which is just as good, but more affordable. Alright guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and as usual, there's gonna be a link in the description down below in case you wanna purchase this bike. This is Guy from Ray Studios. I'll catch you up in the next video.